The Lotte Lenya competition is more than just a singing contest. It rewards the overall impact of the performance, with emphasis on the acting as well as the singing.
I started the competition in 1998, which was the centenary of Lotte Lenya's birth. I wanted to do something to honor her because she had created the Kurt Weill Foundation and we did everything for Kurt Weill and not for her. Lotte Lenya was a Viennese actress who in 1926 married composer Kurt Weill. She went on to become his foremost interpreter, both in Germany and then after his death around the world. She became an icon for the Berlin in the 1920s. But most people would recognize her as Colonel Klebb, the stiletto-toed spy in the James Bond film From Russia with Love. She was not a trained opera singer, and yet she was a great musical theater performer. So I decided to start a competition for acting singers or singing actors who have to sing a very wide variety of repertoire, and where acting is as important as singing. They have to perform 4 numbers in a single group. So it's about 15 minutes of straight singing, and they have to switch gears on a dime.
She wouldn't, therefore they did it.
Each contestant's repertoire must include 4 numbers. A selection from an opera or operetta, a song from the golden age of musicals, a song from a contemporary musical, and a theatrical selection by Kurt Weill. It's no wonder Opera News raved, "No vocal contest better targets today's total package talents." And this year, the competition received over 500 submissions from around the world, a record number, nearly doubling previous years.
Well, the application became due at a time when so many of the world stages were still dark, and so a lot of working professionals, people who would otherwise be engaged, had the opportunity to apply to our competition. It just resulted in this terrific pool, everything from college students to working professionals of over 500 contestants altogether.
This is all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of the distinctive features of the Lenya competition is the one-on-one coaching session with each semifinalist.
We really pride ourselves in making sure that anyone who enters the Lenya competition finds it both a learning experience and a validating one.
No, keep the energy up, but just don't let that breath affect your body.
Normally this is done in person, but because of COVID-19 restrictions, this year they were done remotely.
Of course, it's always better to be in the theater, but this worked out pretty well under the circumstances.
I'm looking for a storyteller, a singer that I'm not watching their craft, but I find myself losing myself in their performance, and then I have to say, wait, come back. Remember, you're, judging this. And if they're doing that, that's very compelling to me.
I'm looking for a really developed inner life. I want the character to spring out of the person, and I want it to be very personal and vulnerable and intimate and exposed. I want to see that they're bringing all of themselves to the character.
All of us who judge, it's just stressful on a level because it's the overall impact someone has as an actor-singer on me. The stories they've told me and their freedom of their voice and how that they can embody a different character.
So from 31 semifinalists, the judges narrowed it down to 15 extraordinary finalists.
It's an exceptional group of 15 finalists, probably the strongest ever, and diverse and from around the world, and it's just going to be an exciting competition.
I'm Catherine Riddle.
My name is Tai Chico.
My name is Helen Jibing Kwong.
I'm Rebecca Howell.
My name is Andrew Pollack.
Monica Dewey.
Kaylee Reese.
Taylor Alexis DuPont.
Charles Eaton.
Victoria Okafor.
Katrina Galka.
My name is Caden Forsberg.
Nicole Fernandez-Cafaro.
Ganya Bangor Axelrod.
I'm Max Chernin.
Watch as these talented young performers compete for the top prize of $20,000 and other prizes totaling over $75,000. And this year, a special prize in honor of Rebecca Luker, for an outstanding performance of a song from the golden age of musical theater. Luker served as a judge 6 times, including last year's semifinals. And now, for the first time, the Lotte Lenya competition will be held in New York City on Saturday, August 28th. The celebrated panel of judges will be Broadway star and Tony Award winner Victoria Clark, Broadway conductor and music director Andy Einhorn, and Mary Beth Peil, the do-it-all performer with successful careers in opera, film, and the Broadway stage. So tune in on Saturday, August 28th, as 15 talented young performers take the stage for the 23rd annual Lotte Lenya competition. Streaming live for the first time from New York City. Check our website for details.